the moon descends, the summer idle
That can't be possible. Yeah, I can hear it on my own stream. I can hear music. A silent stream. What? Can you mic check? Can you guys hear me? It's showing that you can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear the background music as well? I mean, it was playing on my phone a second ago. Well, I know you guys can hear me, Jane. But what about the accompaniment? Okay. Thank you. Right. Silent stream. I mean, really, what more is there to say after all that? There's a few more things to say, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. Yeah, I turned it down, Miss Joe. Uh, I just figured we could all use a little bit of a relaxing few minutes. I'm really only going to be on here for about an hour, and right zero, and because I've got to get up and go to work in the morning. Uh, Something that our retarded little community striker and our fake cop impersonator probably don't have to do. I don't know about over in the UK, but I know Abe will be getting up early to probably check out some cartoons um, while eating his scorn flakes. You know what I mean? With no sugar. You punk motherfucker, you. Yeah, I mean, I guess, that's one way to get under people's skin is to be a lying sack of shit. You win, buddy. Abe always wins because he's a fucking degenerate liar. I'm former law enforcement. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Typing out the appropriate emojis, yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming by. I want to apologize for the smell of the burnt flesh. That's our buddy Abe. He is currently smoldering right now. We've got him somewhat on the back burner. And it's, taking y'all back to, it's 1949. We're sitting on the porch. It's evening time. It's beautiful weather. The sun has set. And we're having a cup of coffee. Enjoying America. Yes, America. The greatest country on earth ever. How about them apples, Abe? How about them apples? Miss Joe, hello. Again. Kristen R, hello. Beth Meadows, hello. Ed, how you doing? Patriot Defense. Well, I mean, the porches didn't get destroyed. I mean, unless we're talking about like Civil War destruction, maybe. Lady Witch, hello. Apples for everyone, yes. Even the bad ones. Hello, Jane. A radio voice. Yeah, that's one of my buddies, Harvey. He's no longer with us. He was a loud son of a bitch. Six banger, how you doing, brother? People didn't have them. Most lost their homes in the Great Depression. Yeah, that's true. A lot of men lost in those 20 years as well. You can still see traces of it today, up and down the East Coast especially. Silver Diamond, I think I saw you in here. Hello. And I guess I'll scroll up to see who all at Miss Joe Samuel. I saw you here. Hello. So what did y'all think about that? Did we come with receipts or did we come with receipts? Did we not? I thought we did. I think I don't know. I feel like maybe I think maybe like somebody like Abe, he tends to get a little swole in the head because he views people maybe like Rick and Huckleberry, sort of like what Corrosive was saying excuse me, the other night. He views them as unreliable sources of information. And I can't speak to the reliability of all of their information for two reasons. One reason would be because I just don't care that much for the most part. But the other reason would be I just flat don't know a lot of times. So when those two things are swirling around in my pea brain, You know, it prevents me from doing my, I guess, due diligence. But in Abe's case, I can say so far, their information seems to be quite accurate. A lot of people's information seems to be quite accurate because I see, you know, comments that get made in chats that name things like vehicles that he's driven, his parents, his brothers, his sister, other random people that live in his house that show up on these searches. And it's like, yeah, they were telling the truth about you, you know? And he was never a cop. He was never any kind of law enforcement. He's completely full of shit when he says that. And now that I've gotten this invested in it, I'm going to see what I can find as far as those case numbers go. Just to be petty, I'm going to look up the case numbers on the traffic citations. Hey, buddy, I'm not the one that called them criminal. The background service people, whatever, that I was sent, that's who said it was possibly criminal. And again, I challenge you to find anything that, you know, you could be written a ticket for that isn't a criminal offense. I mean, listen, I, again, am not above reproach. I can totally be wrong. You know, I just don't know what you could get a ticket for that isn't a criminal offense in some form or fashion or another. But, you know, hey, Monkey. Sorry, I figured we could all have a relaxing time. But yeah, and Corrosive's also right when he says, like, a lot of things don't get followed through on. And I don't know if that's the case in Abe's case regarding everybody, you know, Rick and Huck and whoever else. I have no idea. You know, I don't go around setting people up and talking, you know, behind the scenes that much. I email Flying Monkey from time to time. I think in the last 4 months we've had maybe 4 emails between the two of us. So, I mean, that Elliot Jameson guy emailed me a bunch of his receipts recently, like a lot of them, regarding his service and his, like, memorabilia. Can I talk here? Memorabilia from his stuff. I've talked to a few people, like, in a private StreamYard one time. I don't want to say their names, you know. It's not that they're hidden. Most of them, if not all of them, I believe are in this chat. But yeah, I mean, well, I mean, speeding is a moving violation, Patriot. You could litter from your vehicle and get a ticket for littering while you're speeding. Both of those are criminal offenses. Just because it went to a traffic court doesn't mean that it's not criminal. I don't understand. He claims we don't know anything about the law. Listen, I've committed all kinds of offenses. Pled guilty to some of them, pled not guilty to other ones, pled no contest to other ones. Traffic, criminal. I've been sued a couple of times. I've sued people a few times. Been through a divorce. Been through the same custody battle 3 fucking times. Maybe 4. Can't remember. Been a long time ago. But, I mean, regardless. Oh, okay, I got a ticket recently for an unsafe, I say recently, a year or 2 ago, for an unsafe lane change. But feeding yourself into the criminal justice system by recklessly, in the eyes of the law, peddling your way via a motor and four wheels, more than likely, 2003 Malibu, in 2007, while they are doing their duty in the field, if you will, with their emergency lights on, and you get written for, well, it may be as many as 6. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But tickets, those are criminal offenses. Just because they go to traffic court, that doesn't mean shit. Get a ticket for marijuana or drug paraphernalia. Let's say you get caught with a glass bong and they don't take you to jail, but they cite you for drug paraphernalia and make you smash the glass bong on the ground. That more than likely will go to a drug court. Doesn't make it any less criminal, now does it? Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten a ticket, much less pled guilty. But again, I could be 100% wrong on this. Don't think I am, but I could be. There certainly are. There certainly are a lot of things while driving that could be criminal. Hey, Nimi. Yeah. Anyways, it should be a crime to impersonate a police officer on the internet. But it's not. Entertainment purposes, right? I think it should be a crime to cry about getting your stick getting outed as profusively. Was that the word he used the other day? No, I can't remember. As one does when they get outed multiple times. And I loved the fact that the Bradley S. Smith LinkedIn profile disappeared after it was shown again. Because he's not lying about that. We the People Tyrant War showed it. Huckleberry showed it. And Rick showed it. But he believes, despite what he says time and time again, that no one should believe Rick Crude or Huckleberry or We the People Tyrant War. He believes that nobody else believes them. Like I said, despite what he says. Because he says we all believe them, right? Right. We've all heard him say that multiple times on multiple panels, including his own. Just so happens they were telling the truth. And then when somebody came along and provided the info and it went out to some credible people, all of a sudden shit like that started disappearing magically overnight. Crazy. Too bad he can't make that criminal record disappear. And his parents can't make their criminal records disappear. And he can't make all of those chomos that live around him disappear. And he can't make that house that got posted on YouTube on Arbutus Road disappear. He can make his EliteMate.com profile disappear. But I've already screenshot it, and I've already got it. It shows up in the magic Google machine that our lovely Dr. Cop Fireman Terry Cat pointed out. You can use that crazy machine to do a lot of things and to expose a lot of lies. Mm, 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 mm. Abe, you have royally fucked that delusional old woman hard. How does that make you feel? She's 74 fucking years old. You are fucking tonguing her like the middle of a fucking chocolate donut, bro. You are one sick individual. You really are. Mm, 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 mm. Anywho, does anybody want to come up? I'll post the link. Because like I said, I'm not going to be up here too long. I've got to go to bed. I have to work. I not only have to work tomorrow, but at the shop, but I gotta come home. I've got to mow, weed eat. I don't even know. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do, and then I gotta pick Voodoo up at the airport tomorrow or Sunday night. So on Sunday, I gotta go to the store. I gotta cook. Oh, I gotta take care of the dog. Oh my god! I came home tonight or this afternoon, and Abby had left a present for Papa, and oh my fucking god, I don't even know. It smelled like I took a dump in the house and left it here all day. It was terrible. Thank God we have an attic fan. That's all I can say. I don't know how such a tiny dog can take such a robust and healthy and stinky dump. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Jane. 3 masks. Oh, Lady Witch. Flying Monkey did. I don't know if it's still up. I felt like I should be recording it and I didn't. But it's okay. I'll show that stuff again tomorrow. I guess they're gonna go pick on Flying Monkey and try to strike her. I don't know. Yeah, right, 6. I can't call her little shit. She knocked the fuck out of that one. Okay, so Monkey said she's gonna record it. Yeah, I thought it was a good live. Sorry, I was making terrible, unfunny jokes at the beginning. Hey, look, they can't all be winners. You know what I mean? But to quote Corrosive, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Yeah. Yeah. What a crazy week on these YouTube streets. And then I seen that other dude like going after Brett. And I haven't followed that guy in a few years. When I was really into true crime, I'm still into true crime, but like I said, I listen to like actual experts and people that have degrees, like lawyers, on YouTube about that kind of stuff. I really like the trials because you know, usually in a court of law is where you're going to get the most reliable information, one way or the other. I mean, you know, instead of listening to talking heads on YouTube that, you know, I don't know, you know, I made a community post about it, but I was like, wow, you know, you you spent it's complaining about somebody that plays video games at 50 something years old, but you took the time during the days and during the nights to become a mole, basically, and lull, I guess, a community into buying into your bullshit. And then you backed, like, this is the best part. So, like, you backed Turtle Boy, who, how many felonies again? All in one shot. I mean, we know he was fucking around with his wife and shit, but, and doing coke in the car and all of that stuff. But, I mean, he was like, yeah, fuck you, little kid, and fuck you, other little kid. And was like, give me all the felonies the fucking state of Massachusetts can possibly throw at me, and then they did. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I'm telling you now, that motherfucker's going away. Them felonies ain't gonna be dismissed. This is gonna be like, oh, Turtle Boy really got us. That's not happening. He might be free for now. Listen, a lot of people were free for now, right? But yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna get gone. But that's, you put your eggs in that basket. And then I think back to years ago when both of those fucking yahoos and the one he's simping for, when they were propping up Benny Keys and supporting him financially and telling him he's doing the Lord's work, exploiting dead children's cases, buying drugs online, snorting them online, smoking them online, dealing drugs out of his house. Actually, that's not his house, it's his mom's house. I've been by there, it's a shithole. Not to buy drugs. I went and honked at him a couple of times on a live stream. And then I think I might have driven by and called him a faggot once. I can't remember. Pretty sure I drove by and called him a faggot. Anyway, yeah. And he's all like, from Canada, let me tell you all about guns in Canada. Or in America. Who is this fucking guy? Are you serious? Right now? Wow. Want to buy a mug? What about a shirt? How about a hat? You wanna support the stream? Dude. Fucking dude. You know, lots of people have been suicidal. Lots of people have that ideation. And I'm not saying that anything that Brett has ever said about that moment in his life is untrue. But how you're going to sit there and belittle the man is beyond me. It's amazing. But then again, you can't exploit. Let's just use Summer Wells as an example. I'm really sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not that sorry. I'm just going to tell you the truth. As I see it, you can't exploit Summer Wells. But what you can't, and not be called a piece of shit and lose your base, right? But what you can do is you can exploit the father, the mother, the neighbors, the friends that are now dead, anybody that's ever talked to them online, the guy that committed suicide, Jose, I believe his name was. You can exploit the other YouTubers that are more transparently exploiting the case. All the meanwhile maintaining that you're this great guy. By the way, buy some of my drugs online. Get your cannabinoids in order. Let's get behind the science. No, I'm gonna tell you straight up. There's a lot of people that smoke pot or do dabs or whatever the fuck it is that they do that I don't have a problem with, but they're not sober. And you, my friend, just because you haven't drank alcohol in however fucking long doesn't mean you've been sober since you quit drinking alcohol, buddy. Just saying. Try real sobriety. Give it a shot. You might not come off as such a fucking asshat. But that's just me. My opinion is, you just happen to be one of them potheads that some people don't like. You know? It's just an opinion. But yeah, crazy. It's not so crazy though, I guess. Is it? I don't know. Well, thank you, Hossel. Any reason yeah, he wouldn't let me up. Connie hates my guts. he'd take my money, but he hated my guts. He was so fucking jealous of me, it was unreal. Yeah, Lady Witch, 100%. You know, it doesn't necessarily define the content of one's character. It's all of the other actions in contrast to the words that you speak, in my mind, that define the content of the character. Right? Am I wrong here? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing. You know, I don't know, but you know, again, I don't see how, like I said in my community post, that shit is too stupid to be fabricated. Too fucking stupid to be fabricated. And that's even more fucked up because it's like, that's the best you can come up with. God damn. I mean, I get it. I guess it's feast or famine out here, but dude. Next thing you know, the next family will be getting pizzas that can't be paid for, ordered for them, and then the begging on the live stream will begin. You know, oh shit, my card didn't go through. Not because it doesn't have money on it. They must have the credit card number wrong or something. By the way, could you cash at me real quick so I can make that happen for this grieving family? Snort, snort, sniff, sniff, smoke, smoke, puff, puff, pass. Yeah, that fucking supposed true crime community is a crime in and of itself. It really is. And meanwhile, if there is any corruption going on in law enforcement and shit, these corrupt motherfuckers have to be like, oh, could you guys online like knock it off? Like, y'all are really drawing some unwanted attention over here, which it needs to be drawn, right? But maybe just going on YouTube and spouting off bullshit constantly and bilking people out of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars while you're just a video game playing, lying junkie, may not be the best way to go about it. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm missing something here. I know I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. What else has happened? People are losing their channels. That's unfortunate. I think some people should lose their channels, although I don't think the people that have been losing them recently are the ones that should be losing them. Which I'm not, I don't completely understand either. By the way, I'm not from the 1A community. I never claimed to be. I am from the 5A community, where silence is golden. So, bitch boy fake news, you should lose all your fucking channels because you need to shut the fuck up. Pencil dick, as you have been so adorably named, you also need to be silenced. Because retards like you guys, you get fucking butt hurt. You get so motherfucking butt hurt that you just go nuclear. That's gonna kill you one day. You know that, right? Like, it's not even an honorable way to go. Oh, I'm broke. Broken, Lady Witch. Completely broken. And broke. Paying off the, do you know how much money it costs to pay off like 1,000 fucking people? It's really more like 300, but between all of their sock accounts that I have to pay as well, it equals about 1,000 people. It's a lot. Just ask Rebel. It's funny. I can tell you a story. I passed Ross Kahn on Cash App the other day. This will only take about 15 minutes. I'm just kidding. Get it? We passed each other on Cash App. I keep getting emails. Hang on, let me check my email real quick. Let's see what the hell's going on in my email box. Somebody's in my box. Oh, Lord. Okay. I know you're listening, and I am definitely... I saw the titles of some of the ones you sent earlier. And, yes, that will all be addressed. It will be addressed. Well, Lady Witch, do you have proper identification to cash a check? Do you need ID to cash a money order? I don't know. I was always writing money orders. I don't think I've ever received a money order as payment, so I don't know how that works. It's in the mail. Snail mail. But, Abe, I know there's other people that have a lot more hatred towards you, like actual hatred. There are people that really hate your guts. And congratulations, buddy. You got them to hate your guts. What an achievement. Me, I just didn't appreciate how you talk down to everyone and you treat the women. And I firmly believe that you are 100% taking advantage of Lady Di. And as much of a cunt as she is, Um, I think you're a piece of shit for doing that. And I think you should be exposed appropriately because, you know, not only did you stand up for chomos and defend them, you also impersonate a cop and steal valor. And, in my opinion, you take advantage of the elderly. I think that's reprehensible. And, you know, I don't know. I really feel like that you come off as you're just gonna run over everybody and everything, and I don't like that either. I certainly didn't like that about Rebel. Some things are not my business, you know. I really don't make it my business to go around and knock people's dicks in the dirt like you, for the most part. But like I've said before, I'm petty. And all of that shit that I had a gut feeling about that I knew was true about you did not sit well with me, and it got under my skin. And as much as I tried to fight it, right? Just let this motherfucker go. Don't even fucking acknowledge him. He's a fucking piece of shit. He ain't worth it. Blah, 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 blah. You do bring out something in people that makes it where they just don't want to fucking let it go. You know? And I really think you owe my wife a thank you. And an apology, but we know you're too fucking stupid to wrap your tiny mind around why. But you could at least thank her for what I'm about to tell you. And that's that she wants nothing to do with you. She doesn't go in chats on certain channels because you keep, quote unquote, stealing the show. Not to quote her, that's me speaking verbatim. She thinks you're a creep. She knows that you're a lying piece of shit. She can spot him a mile away. But she's a bigger person than I am. You know, this internet shit is not her, it's not her game. It's not her shtick. You know what I mean? She's like an actual adult. A respectable adult. Me, I like to roll around in the mud a little bit. I'm a welder, I get dirty. I've been doing it since, like, I don't know, 1990 or something. Well, hell, even younger than that. If I ever can find it, I will post a picture of me at like 5 years old, covered in axle grease with my grandfather, packing the bearings on his 1968 Chevrolet C10 Fleet Side. Granny shift 4 on the floor with a whopping 350 cubic inch engine. I say that in jest, whopping. It was fast enough. But yeah, I'm in there out there with him, little gray hoodie, 5 years old. Hair just as blonde as you could imagine. Just covered in fucking red axle grease, and I just got the biggest fucking shit-eating smile on my face. I like to get dirty. Not gonna deny it. She does not want me. She won't stop me, but she doesn't want me to keep going on and on about you. Again, she won't stop me. I know that she knows that she knows that I know that she doesn't like it. And I know she doesn't like it. So tomorrow night, I will put up the last of the receipts about you that will prove that you were never former law enforcement. And I'm not going to say I'm done with you, because there are other channels that let me on panel that she doesn't go to. Not that she doesn't know about them, she doesn't go to them. And when I get the info back on those case numbers, if they're willing to put it up, I will gladly provide it. And then I'm done with you. You know, I tried, and I tried, and I tried. ICB's in the chat. He can attest. I asked you, man to man, like, come on, dude, just put it down for a second. Just let's just talk. It didn't even have to be about allegations about you. It didn't have to be about any of that. And all you could do was laugh in that inert, impotent, supposed maniacal laugh of yours. Like a crazy person, Abe. Now, I'm crazy, you know? But fuck. So, you know, there's that. How about them apples? I don't know. How about them apples, y'all? Yes, Don, we're talking Abe. And I guess, you know, from here on out, yeah, sure. I guess go ahead and continue to run around lying your fucking ass off. I suppose. You know, if that's what floats your boat there, buddy. You know, it's that kind of shit. It really seems to be working out for Pencil Dick and Begathon. You know, seems to be working out for some of those degenerates that live in hotels and stand up for pedophiles and, you know, whatever else. That kind of shit seems to work out real well for them. The diaper wearing weirdos that throw their shitty diapers everywhere. The fucking lies and the delusions. It seems to work out real well for them. Maybe it'll work out for you too, buddy. I don't know. I just don't know. But I will say this, to give you a little credit. If you did this for entertainment purposes only, well, you've certainly entertained a lot of people. You know, and you've hurt a lot of people. And maybe if you can come to some sort of, like, you know, I don't know, like, acceptance of what it is that you've done and who you've become or who you are or whatever it is, and Maybe you can start to like make amends and actually, like we were talking last night, show the not the real you, because the real you sucks a fat donkey dick. Maybe you could show everybody who you want to become, which is you, but take that old you and say that wasn't the real you, you know. I don't know, because you seem to be having some sort of identity crisis. Sort of like bitch boy fake news. I don't know. Has it been an hour yet? Where's my where does it tell me how long it's been? I know, a clock, right? I should look at a clock. I thought I could have sworn. Oh, there it is. 52 minutes. Okay, 53 minutes. I got 6 minutes and 55 seconds. The Bitch and Moan channel, yes. Bitch, 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 bitches, bitch, 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 bitches, bitch, bitch, bitch. I've got some great sound clips of that. I'm trying to work it into like a techno song with Abe in there from time to time and some of the other LOL cows. What a wild trip it's been, man. Well, I see an apple, a peach, and a something. Is that an egg, Lady Witch? I don't even know. Hey, Ghost Eagle. Oh, it's a pie. Apple peach pie. I love pecan pie. I think pecan pie is my favorite. And my favorite cake is carrot cake. Yeah, I know. Carrot cake is supposedly gross. That's bullshit. Carrot cake is the cake. Although I think Voodoo's favorite is red velvet, which I love as well, but I let her win when she's around. Luckily for me, she's probably already asleep and can't come in here and say otherwise. But yeah, red velvet. Red velvet's good. I like red velvet. She's made it for my birthday before. It's really good. Zero, I'm not a sweets kind of person for the most part, but I do love some carrot cake. I have such a hard time at birthday parties because, a lot of them are just grocery store, like really no flavor cake other than just sweet. And, that's just not my thing. I do from time to time get a craving for sweet, something sweet, but that's always a little too much for me. And if any of those cakes or whatever have too much like icing, it's just too much for me. I don't like it. But shit, and I still do this to this day. I mean, I will eat I will make honey ham sandwiches with lettuce, mayo, cheese, tomato, onion, and I'll fucking have regular Lay's salty chips, and I'll have a piece. If I give me a piece of fucking carrot cake or red velvet cake, well, and I'll eat with a Coke. A food coma will be ensuing. And I know that sounds like a lot of sugar, but I'll go take a fucking nap. I'll be like, yes, 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 please. Absolutely. Drink a nice warm cup of coffee while I'm falling asleep. Very gluttonous. Don, I like to slap them around on the internet a little bit from time to time. Lady Witch. Yes, there is. There is. A bacon martini. Yeah, no. Those days are over for me, buddy, but I mean, I might have tried it. If there is such a thing. I don't even know. I can't imagine these days that there's not. But yeah, my favorite pie is pecan pie. I love pecan pie. It's also for an idiot like me that doesn't bake, it's the hardest pie to bake, in my opinion. And that's just taking the motherfucker out of the box and following the directions. And I still can't seem to get it right. I like the middle won't be right, or it'll fall in, or something terrible will happen. So I've got to work on my pecan pie skills. I need to get my ass out there in the garage and work on that fucking smoker. That's what I really need to do. But what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to get down on my hands and knees before I go to bed. And I'm going to thank God for my life, my sobriety, and my wife. And for all of y'all. And that I'm not some of these tinfoil hat wearing wackos. And then all that other shit can come later. It is Easter weekend, y'all. Hey, Lisa. So, yeah, there's that. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up and end it. I really appreciate y'all being there. Hey, Shitstorm. Appreciate y'all coming to Monkeys and putting up with all of our bullshit. And I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. But y'all have a good night, and much love to y'all. And I guess we'll see you around these streets at a later time. Happy Easter, y'all.